Hey everyone! Welcome back. I am back today because it is, as you know, the best day of the week. You guys, it is RWBY Day. I am so excited. Oh my goodness. What is going on in this episode? That I got so many comments and messages saying like, stay off the internet. Stay off everything. Do not go online until you see the episode. Take your router. Unplug it. Throw it out the window. What? What is happening? I'm going to find out soon enough. Oh, guys, the season has been so stinking good. And it's funny how it's been a very thematic kind of season. Not that they aren't all like that. Like, they have a lot of, like, really cool details, like, nested in there. But this one in particular, I feel like, just has that really surreal kind of quality to it. If obviously, we're in, like, a fairy tale world. So, yeah, it's going to be surreal. So there's a couple of things that I want to talk about before we jump into this so that I can, like, go back online again and not be scared and avoiding spoilers like the plague. But yeah, I will just kind of briefly get into the last episode before we move on here. Before I do that, I do just want to say if you're joining me early today, you know just what that means. It means you are one of my awesome patrons. Thank you so very much. And as always, I'm sending you up those big old hugs right through that screen. And if not, still, thank you for joining me today. I'm glad you're here. I do hope you'll consider supporting me that way. The link to my Patreon is going to be in that description down below. And if you are joining me on those YouTubes, I hope you hit like and subscribe for me. Thank you so much for that. All right, guys. Biggest thing of the episode, obviously. I mean, there was a lot of stuff going on last episode. I'm not going to lie. Jaune. A couple of you had predicted that he was going to be the knight. And wow, like, not only did he turn out to be the knight, what the heck is going on with his age? So there were a couple of theories, and they'll probably get into it more in this one. One theory was that this is the first thing I thought of, like, time has no meaning here. It doesn't matter what order you fell in. He fell, 20 years before they did, and he's been the knight ever since. Or he was all, like, some of you were like, he was always the knight. He was the knight from the story. He landed when Alyx was there. Maybe that's how we'll meet Alyx. Maybe that's how we're going to make this connection to Alyx. Because we know Alyx is going to be in it at some point, right? Like, she's popped up all over the theme. And the other theory was, like, maybe he was repurposed. We saw that the king, like, de-aged when he needed to be repurposed. Is it going to be the same situation? But then somebody was like, no, because he remembered them. And it was implied that, like, that wouldn't happen. Like, you would be, like, a whole new person. You wouldn't remember. Although, I mean, the prince kind of remembered that humans did something bad. So maybe not. Maybe, like, Jaune, we know that from the way that they've explained this kind of, like, rebirth process, you sort of are reborn to suit whatever is your biggest need at that time. For the king, it was he had to win the game. So he turned into the prince. And the prince is, like, not a super nice person to be around, but the point isn't to be nice. The point is to win the game. Jaune, after all he went through, was there some kind of wish, like he wished he was stronger, more heroic, even maybe, like, older, I don't know, wiser, who knows. But, you guys pointed out, too, that he had Pyrrha's sash. And as soon as I heard Juniper, I'm like, Juniper! It was really good. It was really, really good. We also continued on with this idea that, we had this scene with RWBY and the blacksmith, where I think we were kind of continuing with this idea that, like, RWBY could be somebody else. She could put down her burden and pick up something else, like another weapon, just to, like, be another person. And that's why we were seeing the wielders of those weapons in the weapons. We saw Penny. We saw, we saw Summer. So that's kind of interesting. And I'll be honest, I don't know how to feel about that because I feel like this whole thing is a journey for RWBY. I could see on the one hand is like her becoming somebody else, is like her changing and growing and coming into being a different person in a way, but like better, matured, healed, The only thing I don't like about it, though, is, like, I could see it being, like, a negative of, like, you're trying to run away from your pain and becoming... Don't mind there's hammering going on outside. Don't mind. I won't be able to hear it once I get my earbuds on. I'm sorry if you could hear it, but it won't disturb me during the episode. I'm sorry. What can I do? It's not a soundproof room. But anyway, it kind of feels like, could that be her running away from this immense pain and not dealing with it head on and becoming like another person, which would not be good. Like, I want to see her face this and heal and grow and be okay. You know what I mean? And I don't know if, like, being another person, it really depends on, like, it really depends on the details of that. I don't know. I'm still kind of, like, torn on that. Jabberwockers multiplied thanks to Neo destroying everything. The girls have to see everything get destroyed again. Come on, give us a break. But yeah, a lot of really good stuff going on in the last episode. I'm really curious to hear about the whole Jaune situation and just, oh my God, can we sit down and talk for like, well, except that we can't because everything's being destroyed. So we gotta go handle Neo first. So now we have, except for Alyx, assuming she's really gonna be back, now we have, like, we've located our main players now. Like, we're all on the same page, I guess. All right, guys, this intro is getting super long, and you know how it gets. So without further ado, what do you say we go ahead, we jump right into the next episode of RWBY Volume 9. Let's do this. Okay, got the warning. That's cool. It's cool they put that on there. I'm so curious to know what the heck is going on. It's got to be something big. And we're going to see how. We're going to start with the theme, so we'll have a little bit more time to discuss it. Cool. I'll be honest with you. I've been back and forth this whole season thinking, like, are they going to bring back Penny? There's been a lot of theories about Penny coming back. I would love to have Penny back. But how does that affect the story? You know what I mean? Because if this whole thing is about RWBY having to heal from that, and her death being such a profound moment in the story, is it a cop-out? You know what I mean? Does it negate the very profound nature of the way that they set it up? I don't know. I think it really depends. And they're all kind of like following the shadow of Alyx. Okay, yeah. Okay, so we have you guys were pointing this out too about the scene with Jaune and but man, they faked us out good because he does not appear aged in any of the snippets. Oh! Wait! Was that it was the night before! They just showed the night! They didn't... Oh! They're tricky. They're tricky. They're tricky. They're tricky ones. I literally, as I just said, they did not show him age. They really had me questioning myself. No, I swear he was the night before. It was the night. Okay. All right. Oh God. Oh God. Oh God. Oh no. Okay.
Just hold on.
Oh God. This is as he fell. Oh my God, we're gonna get to see. He saw. Oh, so does he have Crescent Rose? Oh God, Jaune. Poor boy, I can't imagine what he went through. Sweet boy.
Where am I?
Right. So did he find Crescent Rose? Or no, he was chasing it. Oh, and there's all the clocks on it. Ah! Oh! Time is moving. Is that what happened? A time like...
Wait. Stop it.
Did he literally just like age in 2 seconds? No, it doesn't look like that's what's happening. Oh, did he turn back and now he's in the past and so he aged? Okay, is that what happened? He turned it back so much that he turned it back to... And that's why he's older. Oh, and now it's broken. Uh-oh.
I thought maybe I'd never see you again.
Oh.
But I knew if I waited long enough, that you would fall. Just like I did.
In more ways than one. And he saw them?
It's really you, right? When I saw you in the market, I
can't even imagine.
It's us.
Is he gonna be older now for good?
Ah, little.
Oh, Jaune!
How did you find us?
How are you the Rusted Knight? And when did you get so...
Mature. What happened in Atlas
He is quite mature.
after the rest of us fell?
I guess we've all got a lot of catching up to do.
Yeah, no kidding. Oh my god.
She's got 2 relics now?
And with Cinder, the ability to get another.
She doesn't know where the beacon relic is.
Well, there's that to be thankful for, at least.
We lost Atlas and the relic.
But we got
Now
everyone
they're
out safely.
up to speed.
Jaune said so.
We risked
Right.
their home to save the relic, and we failed.
Getting everyone out has to count for something.
It
What
does.
good is saving anybody if Salem just destroys the world anyway?
That's how Ironwood thought.
Yeah,
You don't mean that.
exactly.
Are you done? We need to move before the weather turns, or it's going to take us a lot longer to get to safety.
Okay. We should listen. He's
There'll
been
be
through
plenty
a
of
lot.
time to lick your wounds later. Come on.
He's been through all this alone, you guys. Don't forget. He's been through all this alone. Oh, Jaune, I just want to hug you right now. And it's not just because you're hot.
My village. I still can't believe you made it all the way from the Crimson Keep on your own.
Not on our own. We had help.
We had Lionel!
Oh.
And the cat.
Hope the cat is okay.
Yeah.
What cat?
Huh? What do you mean, what cat?
Cat!
The cat right there. Is the cat not okay?
Whew, I found you. Why is it you always find the thing you're looking for in the very last place you look? Jaune! Oh,
Do you two have a
It has
hiss?
been an indeterminate amount of time, hasn't it? So,
Uh-oh, I see clouds.
Wait, you two know each other?
Well, they'd have to. From the story.
Oh, Jaune.
Okay,
There's a
we don't get along.
misunderstanding. The cat can get us all out of here.
Have time for this. We've got to get to my village.
Okay, I'll look at you.
Don't worry.
Let's go to the
We
village.
don't need a guide.
but your friends wanted to go to the tree.
That's where you're letting them take you?
Well, yeah.
What's wrong with
That's-
the tree?
That's how Alyx got out. Right?
You didn't tell them anything.
No, that's simply
oh,
not
no.
true. I told them plenty of things. A few anythings and lots of somethings.
Can somebody please make sense?
That tree is death. It
What?
absorbs you, takes your memories, and turns you into something else. If you go there, it's going
repurposing
to
tree.
erase you. They call it ascension here.
Ascension,
really
which
what
is
it
what
is.
we're explaining.
Wait, the tree is what causes ascension?
That's what got the herbalist. The roots of the tree.
The roots of the
Curious that you
tree.
neglected to mention that.
Yeah.
Oh, excellent penmanship. But you are not from here.
Respect the
It won't
pun.
do that to you guys.
Oh, yeah? Then what happened to Lewis?
Lewis? Who is Lewis?
Alex's brother.
Alex's brother?
That can't be right.
She had a brother?
Why didn't you mention him?
Well, you never asked, silly. It was always Alyx this and
Like Lewis
Alyx
Carroll.
that.
We've been following this story the whole time, and it's not even true?
Ah! Big thunder. Big
Let's go.
feelings.
I've
Big
got a plan.
thunder.
A lot
Okay.
of good that's done you after what? How many years?
Can everyone please stop? This is a lot to take in.
Looks
And
like
she's-
we're stuck at a crossroads then.
She's already. Oh, what did I do? What just?
Damn it.
What happened?
Welcome to a punderstorm.
A thunderstorm?
Weather pattern that creates a physical manifestation of a mental or emotional problem. So, we appear to be at a metaphorical and literal crossroads.
How perfectly
I see.
stupidly ever after it.
Yeah, it makes
Place
sense.
really is the pits.
The only way out is to resolve the problem or wait until the storm passes.
Okay.
Let's just get moving.
Oh,
Okay,
ow!
I asked for
Don't-
that.
that was on me.
And Blake?
Must have had something bigger to work out.
Whoa! Oh! Oh! Oh my!
Yay!
What? So they're gonna work out some
We
stuff.
need to get to that platform.
But how do we take the next step?
How do you take the next step? I guess they're gonna work that out while we're here.
You know this would
So-
go quicker if you make up your minds.
I just don't get how the story is both real and not.
It's the version that we have clearly is not the real. It's not a nonfiction.
Just like what Alyx said when she wrote it.
Oh, they're seeing. They're having like
So,
visions and
what? She just lied?
You have no idea.
Whoa. So that
I waited
was.
for you to fall for years, but somebody else showed up first. It was Alyx and her brother Lewis, 2 siblings from Remnant. I told them I was from there too. I was waiting for my friends. Once I started
did they
helping
get
them,
there?
it didn't take long for me to figure out I was in her story. I was the rusted knight. But things
Rusted knight.
weren't always the same as the book.
No.
Like Alyx.
Like
She wasn't just a little petulant or inconsiderate. She
Uh-oh.
was selfish,
Oh.
cruel. Like this whole world was simply make-believe and the rules didn't apply to her.
Just
Lewis
doing what she
was the
wants.
kind one. The clever one. We went places she didn't mention in the story. Like the herbalist. Something changed there. Whatever he said to her, she wasn't the same after that. She lost all trust in us. Started accusing us of things. The more I tried to get the story back on track, the more she distrusted me. It wasn't my fault.
Really?
Did I change the story? I couldn't even be the
No.
make-believe hero.
Don't do that. Don't do that.
I didn't have time to make it right. The rusted knight drank the poison in her stead. She said she wouldn't let anyone get in the way of her leaving. That she'd do whatever it takes. And then she was gone.
What the heck happened?
Not exactly my favorite story anymore.
No. Oh,
sorry.
John.
Wait, why don't you trust the cat then?
Oh,
The
he's
cat's
looking
role
at
in the ever after. I figured it out later when the cat came back for me once Alyx left.
What is the role?
When people lose their way here, the cat convinces them somehow. Either to keep
To-
performing their role or to go to the tree and get a new one.
I
The cat calls it
see.
healing, but
That's what's been
it's
happening to
manipulation.
RWBY.
The cat was never helping Alyx or you. Their purpose
cat
here
was-
is to feed the tree, to keep the cycle going.
A recruitment
sure?
process for the tree.
Because the cat took Alyx and Lewis there. Only one of them made it back to our world.
Wow. Holy cow, so all that really happened, but Alyx wasn't. Alyx really was, so all this time they've been acting like Alyx was.
I'll feel a lot better when we're together on that platform.
Okay. Oh! You have to talk about wanting to see?
Is it a password or something? Together! Platform! No luck?
No, it's
I'm
it's
sure you'll
this,
figure
baby.
it out, though. You're good at that. You think so? Well, yeah. You've got a really good brain.
Good brain. Step and merge.
Okay, that did something.
Compliment each
I talked
other.
about you, so you have cat ears.
Yes, cute. Maybe a little bit deeper than that. Maybe a little bit
I think
deeper.
your cat ears are cute.
Ow!
Even though I don't know what it is yet. Maybe it's
Girls.
saying things we never said
I see.
to each other.
All the things you want to say. Your turn.
I think you're an extraordinary person. You're always the first to lighten a situation. You act bravely when you're afraid. You do what you say.
Oh, we're gonna get a whole lot of steps for that. All the things we
Try to
want
keep up.
say to each other. Your turn,
I
love.
like that you've never been intimidated by me, even when you didn't like me all that much. I was a little wary of people in general, but you never gave up on them, even when they hurt you. You never give up. You know what matters to you.
Oh, and we're gonna get a whole
Let's make this
boatload
quicker.
of steps.
Any big truths we haven't dropped on each other yet?
As a matter of fact. Perk. Yes. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh! Oh no! Where's
Did you?
that bag?
Just think of something that didn't say it.
Yeah.
That can't be what this is about.
Blush.
It's like a cliff. And if I do it, I'm just going to fall.
We
I
saw
think we're
once already.
falling.
Just say it.
Do it. Do it. Do it. Do it. Do it. Do it.
I think I love you. I love you too.
Do it. Kiss. 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 Yes! 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 Oh! Flowers in bloom. Yes. Flippin' yes. Oh, if that was the end of that. Honestly, if it was the end of the episode, I'd be mad, but I'd also be like,
This time you were in the first place I looked, rather than the last.
Jaune told us.
Oh, I thought there was more to the story. You're accusing me of something. Same page now.
You're the one who gives
Omitting?
afterings to the tree. Why haven't you been telling us the truth?
When afterins get all higgledy-piggledy, I help them return to the ever-after, yes. But you're not afterins. I'm not taking you there to ascend. I'm taking you there because you all have such delightful information for me.
Alyx,
You pretended like you'd never heard of the story when you met us. But Jaune had already told you.
I think old Jaune's maybe a few sandberries short of a picnic these days.
Don't make him question himself. Don't do
What
that.
happened when
Don't.
you took Alyx and Lewis to the tree?
I don't know. She had told me she'd take me with her through the door to Remnant, but she tricked me. Just like all of you.
I don't even know who
You
to
only
believe.
want to use
I don't
me
even...
in the same way I've only seen others as sources for knowledge and entertainment.
Well, we were
least now
relying
I know what
on
not
you.
to do.
But that's...
We just want to get home.
But they were honest with
Thank you for this lesson, Ruby, Rose, Huntress. I'll be on my way now. Stay with your friend.
Oh, wow. Uh-oh. And now we're... Okay, now we're back. I mean, but we were pretty upfront with the cat. They're like, hey. Oh, yeah! Woo! Caught.
Did we miss anything?
Clearly
Feels
we
like I've been waiting
missed
forever for that.
Heck yeah! My man said it. Oh, boy. I mean, there's a difference between... I think there's a difference.
Hey, there's something I've been holding on to for you.
Is it Crescent
It was the
Rose?
first thing I saw when I was falling. Years later, when I finally found it, I knew I'd caught back up to the top of my boat.
Oh, are we having... Oh!
Ruby?
Oh! Whoa! We're kind of having some feelings on it. Hey! Hi, all still here.
Thank you, Jaune.
Don't mention it.
Jaune,
Jaune, come here.
what did happen to Louis?
I think Alyx traded him to the tree.
Ugh.
And then she wrote him out of the story.
Destroyed the evidence.
Not everyone.
Oh, good night. Oh, someone go check on John. I'm worried about John. That is, wow. Alyx was quite... Okay, I am going to enjoy the song though, because that song is forever etched on my heart. That scene lives in my head rent free. Oh my God, are we, oh, I desperately need to hug John, like now. I feel so bad for him because at the very least, we have each other. We found each other fairly quickly. He went to the clock to, oh, and they're gonna, yeah, of course they're gonna put, of course, you know what? It's like they hurt us and then they gave us a present, you know? It's like, ow, yay. That's what they did in this episode. Wow, guys. So that changes things quite a bit because we really can't trust anything from the story. And also now we get why people are so, kind of weary of humans in this world. Okay, there's nothing for it to play next, so I don't know what it's doing, but we're just gonna go ahead and get out of it. All right, guys, I can see why you told me to just chuck the router now. I get it. Thank you. I'm very, very, very glad that was not spoiled for me. Lots of big things happening in this app. The love confession, the kiss that we've been waiting for, And I know it's not everyone's ship. I totally get that. We did, I mean, if you want to ship other people, there were definitely moments in here like Weiss's little blush over. I mean, I gotta say, John, well, he was young too. So there was that. But like, John's working for me now. I feel guilty thinking that because I know how much pain he's in, but at the same time, the night thing is working. I get it. So like, if it's not your ship, there were other moments. There were other moments in this app, for other ships. Guys, okay. So before I just devolve into squeals over the Bumblebee stuff. So, from the beginning, they've been kind of like back and forth on like, but Alyx was just trying to do what she had to survive. But Alyx was really kind of manipulative, and I kind of thought there was just going to be more a reflection of what they needed to discuss, and maybe it was. Now it appears we do have confirmation that Alyx was acting in some true evil here. I don't know what happened with the herbalist. Perhaps they are going to liken this back to what is going on with RWBY. You know, if you have an inner conflict, the herbalist can make it more clear to you and better, or can turn you into an evil person. Maybe not turn you into, but expose you to things that lead you down. I don't know exactly what happened. It just sounds like after the, maybe kind of like a meh person to begin with, and after the herbalist was, whoa, was like, I mean, if that is true, that she traded her brother, wow, that's some evil stuff. That's bad. It's really bad. And it would explain why people have such a bad idea of humans here. I can't exactly agree with the cat's kind of guilt on us, on our crew here, because quite honestly, like, they were pretty upfront with the cat that, like, hey, we want to get back. Please help us get back. There was no, I mean, that was pretty obvious that, like, they needed the cat's help. I don't see how there was deception there the way that there was from the cat towards them, who clearly, like, pretended not to know what was going on and left a just, I mean, lying but by omission much. And also, like, knew about, not that I guess they would have known specifically. I'm trying to think if we ever asked them, have you seen Jaune? Well, no, because they wouldn't have known. That's the thing. They wouldn't have actually known. But, like, the cat knew that they saw another human and, like, failed to mention any of it. You know what I mean? Like, a lot of it was lying by omission. But there was that, like, they were just like, like, that was pretty much a lie. So, like, I'm not buying that this is like, well, I deceived you and you deceived me. So it's, no, I don't feel like there was a lot of, I mean, using, but, like, but that's what you knew we wanted. I mean, I guess they did kind of try to trick them with the stories, you know, like trying to satiate their curiosity as a means to our own end. So maybe a little bit, but I still think those two things are not the same. It's just my personal beliefs, but yeah, so Alyx seems like she got pretty nasty. I don't know if Lewis is recoverable. It doesn't sound like it. Jaune was not alone, but honestly, I don't know if that experience helped him, because it sounds like it actually made him question, like, am I the one that changed the story? Am I the one that, and honestly, I don't think you don't do that to yourself. Like, don't do it. If Alyx was already kind of having some issues when she came in, I mean, I guess you could say maybe the herbalist thing wouldn't have happened, or like, I don't know. I don't think any of it has to do with, like, Jaune messing with it. I think it's more, it probably would have happened anyway. And Jaune was just there to witness all the things that were left out. I could be wrong. Maybe it's a little bit of both, you know? I mean, butterfly effect and all. I don't know. But I hate to put that on Jaune, and I don't want him to put that on himself. Because, like, what could he... That's the exact same thing that all of us did when we got here. So, like, there should be no faulting. But Jaune has a lot of weight on him. So now he has everything that happened before. And now he has that. The stuff that happened since he got there. And he's been alone ever since. He does have a village. So maybe he's not, like, totally alone. I'm curious to see the village. And, you know, hopefully he has been able to make, like, some kind of life there. Here's a big question I think is on all our minds. Is he going to be stuck like this? Will he be 35, 40, whatever? Is that it? Did we just, at least he's alive, you know? I mean, I guess we could look at it that way, but it's a big change. Like, we're not that we would ever be able to just, like, go back to the way things were, but, like, that's really something that, like, if they decide to keep that permanent, like, there's no coming back from that. But even if, like, somehow he got his, like, younger body back, he still would have lived that life. You know what I mean? Unless, like, we just undo all of it. Unless we really undo all of this, which it doesn't sound like from the whole Alyx thing. It sounds like you get back and you're just you again. I mean, I don't know. I really don't know. Lots of questions. Couple of answers, lots of questions. So, wow, guys. And okay, last but not least, I thought they were just going to tease us a little bit more and be like, You know, oh, is it just enough to... No. They took the plunge. They did it. They took the plunge. And this time it was a good fall. It was falling in love. I hear a lot of buzzing. I hear a lot of buzzing in the air. It was great. That was a great moment. I love that. I love that they got back and they were just making out. Everyone's like, are we interrupting? Yes, as a matter of fact. Oh, and Jaune being like, I feel like I've been waiting forever. And I'm like, you said it, Jaune. You said it. Oh, man. All right, guys. I need to go take a breath. That was a lot. Like, the Alyx stuff was a lot, and kind of knowing more or less how this works. Like, the Ascension thing isn't really great, and the cat is kind of working for the tree. Alyx was not a good person and left all the stuff out. And then all the bees. Every bee. All the bees. Just, I've been stung. I've been stung. And it was amazing. All right, guys. I'm going to wrap it up here because I'm getting a little loopy now. I loved it. Oh, my God. I loved it. Was that episode 5 or 6? We only have like a handful of episodes left, you guys. I don't know how this is going to turn out or what we're doing or how we're getting back. But boy, I cannot wait to find out. So I hope you enjoyed watching along with me. As always, thank you so much for joining me today. Please. Oh my God, please. Oh my God. Don't leave me. I am definitely going to need your help on the rest of the story. So please be sure to join me next time. We will watch it together. Bye for now, guys.